Hi, what's up? How is it going? Today's tutorial, I'm going to take you on a journey on how to create a banner yourself, and how the tips and trick that you needed to follow when you are designing banner. So without further ado, let's step into it. So here is the drawing page of our CorelDRAW. So you go over to display to change the page to A4, but in this case we have size to play with. Change this to inches. All these are if you want to really want to resize the page in feet, you're going to click on this on in pizza, in points, in yards, but in this tutorial we are going to be using inches. So what we are going to do right now, we are using 4 by 8. Then you hit OK on your keyboard. Automatically it's changes to the size. So go over out to your rectangle tool, double click on that, automatically snap into page. So right now let's just click on white, then you hold Ctrl key on your keyboard, tap a little bit of blue into it. You definitely gonna have something like this. So these are the pictures that we are going to be using. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Then you go over and zoom the text. Here's the text. So right now go over to this place and change the font to Futura T. It all depends on, you can decide to use any font that is legible. It all depends on you. Well, for this project I'm gonna be using Futura T, and I'm gonna be laying emphasis on some text and some text that matters most. So right now let's enter from here. So this is the Wamco products on sale here. So this is going to be the most prominent text ever. Let's cut this off, then you paste right here. So we are good to go with that. So let's enter from Balogun Street, then you enter from here. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to go over and just create an object on top right here. So what we're going to be doing right now is to go over and just make a copy. Point your mouse to the tip of the of this object right here. It's in a case scenario, then you pull up. When you get to your destination, you right click, then change it to blue. So in this case right now we are going to be changing that blue to a darker blue. Double click on that, then you click on color view. Let's make it a little bit darker, just like so. It's okay. Good. So right now our next step is to go over and just bring up there's text behind this object. Select it, then you hit hold Ctrl key on keyboard, then you hit on page up. Automatically snap up, then change to white. Let's bold in the text all up. Can you see that? So what we are going to be doing right now is to go over, locate your shape to pull it to reduce the tracking, then you hit O, Ctrl K on your keyboard to break text into pieces. So what you're gonna be doing right now is to break the WAM code a little bit, then hit Ctrl K, make the WAM code bigger. So in this case what we're gonna be doing is to change this WAM code to yellow, then you hit on your shape to reduce this a little bit. Can you see that? Good. So right now what we are going to be doing right now, so let's center it within the Wamco. So right now what we are going to do right now is to go over and just let's create a very creative pattern right here. So let's create object just like so. Change that to white, then you go over, click it once again, then you point your mouse to the tip of the object, then screw it just like so. Make a copy downward, then you hit right click on, when you get to the destination, automatically copies, then you word both object together just like so. So make a copy in Word just like so, then you go over and group it all up. Point your mouse to the tip of the object, then you hold Ctrl key or keyboard, slide to the other side, right click. When you get to your destination, hit copy paste, then you adjust this just like so. Group the two objects together, center it within WAMCO. Then let's increase the tracking of the products just like so, center it within WAMCO. Good. So right now, to make it a little bit instant, let's change that object to a yellow. So here we come to this right now. So as this right now, let's just pull this down, then let's bring this up a little bit. So to add a little bit of in-depth to this, let's convert to bitmap. Right from here, then you hit OK. So right now what I'm going to be doing is to go over to effect, then you locate effect, 3D effect, then you go over to click on page coil. So right now in this case we are going to be changing that page coil. So right now click right here, then let's change that to grayscale, then you hit OK. So that's good. So let's go over and just make adjustment to that page coil just like so. The more you pull it forward, there you will notice some changes right there. Can you see that? Pull this a little bit back. Good. It's okay when you are done. So right now what we are going to be doing right now is to change this to blue as well. Then let's position this to the center, pulling it all up. Then you go over to this place and use center alignment, center it within this. Good. So right now let's create a box in which we are going to clip all these pictures into. So let's create a wide bigger one, so just like so. So what we are going to be doing right now is to make a copy of this just to the center. Make a copy, draw it in Word, then you right click when you get your destination with your Control key, holding down, change that to white, change it to white as well. So right now let's go over and just change to grayscale, then you go over and give this a shadow. Look at your shadow, just pull that a little bit just like so. Good. So go over to object, locate, break, drop shadow apart, automatically it breaks. Then you go over and select the white as well. Go over to your shadow tool, let's give a shadow. Bam, can you see that? So let's go over to object, locate, break, drop shadow apart, automatically it breaks. So right now let's locate the prominent picture, a prominent picture that can be there. So what we're gonna be doing, let's make use of this, but clip it into place, then you make it bigger just like so. Good. Make it bigger a little bit. Good. So right now what we are going to be doing right now is to make a copy of this. Let's reduce this a little bit just like so. Position it so well. So right now position this a little bit downward just like so. Then you make a copy to the other side. Good. Make a copy to the other side just like so. Good. So right now what we are going to be doing is to extract picture right here. Right click on this, then locate extract content, then delete that. So what we're going to be doing is to select the two objects, then you make a copy downward, just like so. Good. So right now let's just clip any of this picture into this place. Let's clip this, then likewise this, then go over and clip this as well, then this one. So let's extract this. You don't need that, but clip this into place. So right now make this a little bit bigger, likewise this as well. Hold out key on your keyboard, then make it bigger. Good. Then make this bigger as well. Good. Likewise this. Good. Can you see this right now? So let's just position this so well. Good. So let's go over and just bring down this what's it called, the phone number. Hit Ctrl key on keyboard, then let's select this two line, pull it down to the extreme end of the design. So let's pull this up a little bit. Good. Good. So right now let's go over and just position this over there. Control page up so that you'll be able to have access to the text. So right now let's go over and just delete the child, then go over and make it a little bit bigger. So let's make it, go over to this place and change the tracking a little bit. Good. Change to blue, likewise this to blue, dark blue. Then you position it so well, pull it down a little bit, then you go over and create phone symbol right here, change that to yellow, make a copy inward, change that to white, then pull this up a little bit, reduce this particular object, then you position it below the object, make a copy, hit Ctrl R on your keyboard for a repeat, then you go over and select both all of the text, then align it to the. So right now what we're going to do, create an object on top of this, then you hold shift key on keyboard, select the yellow object, wet it all up and select the whole thing, then you hit up Ctrl F for combination, it combines. So right now here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people can benefit from what we are sharing right now. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.